fine. But just hearing just pieces of your story, I guess like that pivotal point that day when you had experienced so much loss, with all of the things that I'm sure you were trying to navigate and figure out in that one moment, how did you know that life coach was where you needed to focus?
Yeah, so that's when I first knew that I wanted to be a life coach when life happened. I started out
Mm.
at Clark Atlanta University here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was a psychology major in the honors program and $100,000 in scholarships, y'all. I had a phenomenal mentor that made sure the girl was fed, had a place to stay, books, tuition paid, and she just recently passed away. So Dr. Isabella T. Jenkins is the reason that I am here spreading my joy. She trusted me as her first TA. So I got a chance to train before I even had a degree. And people that would come to the school, freshmen, would ask me, what should I do with my refund check, Miss AJ? You know. And so I took that knowledge from psychology, the honors program, transferred it over to Mercer University to get my degree. It took about 15 years, y'all, but I got a degree in training and development, but not before I dealt with the death of my mom, the downsizing of a corporate job, a divorce, dropping out of college, and all of that happened around the same time. And it was at that point that I had time to sit with Jesus about what was going on. I literally looked up at the sky and asked him what he wanted me to do. I don't know, it's part of the story. I tell it every class and every chance I get, because that was my promise to God, that I would share what I had been through and how it got me here. So I had a chance to sit with my story. I put it in a book, and it's now called Secrets. I also have another book that recently released. I got it here so I didn't forget to share. #1 new release on Amazon called The Black Life Coach: How to Become a Professionally Trained, Skilled, Qualified, Certified Black Life Coach. So I love the fact that we have that all in common today. We're here, we're Black people of faith who are out in this movement and this ministry that we call life coaching. And so a good friend of mine told me about a class that was taking place in Atlanta, and we can get into more of that as far as how me and Coach Lorenzo met here in Atlanta as well, and spent the day together learning about, what it means to be a life coach, how to take your story and stand on it, make some money from that thing. Let's get paid for that pain. Okay. So right. Yeah, that's kind of what got us here. So hopefully that answered you just a little bit. Like you said, when I get started, I keep going. So I don't want to take over the show, but I follow your lead. So here we go.